right, how y'all feeling tonight? So, new shit, y'all. I just wrote this. New shit. Okay. Shh, mother, please. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm calling this one The Difference Between Growing Up Good and Growing Up Rotten. I can't remember a single moment in my lifetime where I was genuinely happy. And in between those unhappy moments, I can't remember a single moment where I wasn't making everything about the fact that I was unhappy. Which is ironic due to the fact that I grew up in a household that was always 2 steps over the too messy line, and you could wipe most surfaces off 5 times and still find some dirt or grime to nitpick about. As time goes on, you learn to stop nitpicking. You avoid your bed that hasn't had sheets on it in months. You warn your friends before they enter your room and don't comment on the dirty dishes that litter your floor like a debris after a never-ending storm. You smell out your clothes before you put them on and throw them out if they stink. No matter if they speak. You spend hours on pictures, cultivating your perfect life through pretty pictures, claiming you'll make it in spite. You buy a broom in a haze to do better, but it breaks on the first use. Like anything you say or do, I've had a bad habit of underestimating myself, and I'm done letting people tell me I'm not enough. I'm not done. Hold on. Give me a second, okay? I lost my spot. Hold on. I'm done letting people tell me I'm not enough or shit like my I've had a bad habit of underestimating myself, and I've decided I'm done letting people tell me I'm not enough. Then having the audacity to ask me why, say shit like my depression is my fault when I fill journal on top of journal with this holy hidden meaning that besought reason or blame. You just never bothered to read them. I make churches out of classrooms with my writings and prayers out of absent minds and overheard promises. My first ever real poem was more about my mother than me. I've grown since the last time I stood on that stage and spoke about that cage, truth, and since then, no one seems to recognize me as my mother's daughter anymore. Childhood memories of being stopped in grocery stores and outlets and being asked, you're Teresita's daughter, right? Fade into absolute nothing. Every time I step on this stage, I am declaring something, but I am going to be completely honest. I'm not sure I have a clue what it is this time. Perhaps I came up here to talk about religion, what it feels like to be cast out by your maker, what it feels like for your father to choose a knife over you and all those symbolic wounds that come with it. Or maybe I came up here to talk about how the last piece of media I consumed is still draining from my system, got me talking and walking about shit I don't know nothing about. And God forbid, after multiple talks with the school counselor and poem after poem after poem, God forbid I came up here to talk about my fucking mother. I'm going to burn all of my journals someday, and when the ashes have settled and everything is said and done, I still won't know what I started to write this poem about. Thank you.